Somebody's getting it, somebody's getting my love.
Hello and welcome back to the G.T.O podcast. I am an adult now, Sam, 18 years old, and today we have Broke Boy news. We have Anchorman 2 thoughts and victories from the past week. But before we get to any of that stuff, we're going to talk about Shaquille O'Neal's big announcement. So recently, basketball legend, esports investor, media mogul Shaquille O'Neal said Thursday that the White House is hosting basically an esports event. It's streaming on Twitch on December 12th, which is Monday, correct? Yeah. So it's the first time, at least I know, that the government has really stepped into like promoting games instead of calling them the devil. Well, here I have a couple quotes here, which kind of sums up my thoughts of the whole thing, and we will discuss more. But quote, the White House's desire to present the competitive gaming event to promote health coverage enrollment exemplifies how they continue to have their hand on the pulse of the younger generation. This is said by Brian Petroselli, which is one of the executive product managers of Twitch. Now, before we go any farther, I forgot to mention that they're not, the White House obviously is not doing it at the graciousness of their heart. They want something out of it. So they're trying to promote Obamacare because you can, I think the deadline to sign up for next year's Obamacare might be I don't know for sure. I'll find out. But it's before the end of this year. And that basically trying to make one final push to get more people signed up. Next quote is, we share their enthusiasm since we also see the value of health coverage and encourage everyone to explore their options. And some of the best esports players will be there. I don't know any of them. Do you know?
Nope. Don't know.
Do you follow esports?
No.
Okay.
I have a couple of friends. I have a friend on the, he coaches a college team.
Really?
Yeah, for Overwatch.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you know how do you get that position? How does that work? I got a lot of questions. We'll talk about that later.
Mean, they started the club or whatever. They started the team, and so I think.
Do they give scholarships out? Do they scout players?
I don't know. I don't think it's that far.
Or is it not it's more like a club thing, not like a serious a varsity sport type of thing?
I mean, it is a serious. They take it seriously, and they
are. Is it recognized as a serious thing? Do they have money in the budget?
I'm not sure how the school recognizes it.
Well, anyways, so the event will be just days before the deadline, which I said before, which is actually December 15th. So the cover will start on January 1 if you're interested in that.
January 1?
January 1. I'm sorry, I'm like the Ron Burgundy. I can only read things off the teleprompter verbatim.
Corinthians, yeah.
So, anyways, that's that article. So I got a couple things that I thought was interesting.
Yep.
So I think it's really cool that esports is now being acknowledged as something legitimate, not only as a viable competition. I think we're past that part, but more as a business. So there was a PwC report that projected the industry would generate $463 million a year, a 43% increase from 2015. That's a lot of money, Sam.
That is a lot of money.
That's like minor sports league money.
Straight cash.
Yeah, like WNBA money. Anyways, what do you take from this? From me telling you what's good?
I don't know. I mean, I like that esports is getting some bigger stage recognition.
Mm-hmm.
They're having a thing at the White House. That's cool. They're doing it before Trump gets in. Mm. So, that window is closing, probably.
They just put a bunch of stuff in within the next month because we're running out of time.
Yeah. So, I mean, a thing that could be good for gaming culture as a whole is getting recognition. I can't fault that.
It will be. I'm getting all this stuff from CNET.com, by the way. That's my sources.
Ooh, CNET.
What's wrong with CNET?
Nothing's wrong with CNET.
Okay. Well, I also thought it was pretty cool that Shaq is one of the faces of esports. We got a very good personality. He's probably top 5 best personalities. In terms of how broad his name is. As a basketball legend, he's all over TV. Wasn't he in some movies?
Yeah, I mean they were terrible.
Hey man, I'm talking. Well, right here. We have to watch those later. Anyway.
I don't think we are gonna have to. I don't know how I feel about Shaq being like the face of esports, like he said. I mean,
it's not the face to us. He's like the face to like the like putting it in the mainstream. That's what I meant.
I'm not. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, the other people I would think of would be like The Rock, people like that have multiple career stages.
The Rock and Vin Diesel are two people that I would.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, he plays Dungeons and Dragons, and so.
No, I'm talking like personality way.
Well, still, I want someone that actually cares about the thing that they're representing.
Well, I think Shaq cares.
I don't know if Shaq cares.
I mean,
he's good for him.
He's at least cares monetarily because he invested in a team.
Yeah, that's not the care I want.
Hey,
I want someone that likes gaming for gaming to be the face of gaming. You know.
So he's also invested in the Sacramento Kings. If that tells you anything about his investments.
Yeah, so he's not the. Good for him.
Great man, by the way. Great man.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I wanted to compare like who would be better. So I thought that it's really the Shaq and the Rock that I would want in front of esports, right? They both had athletic careers, great athletic careers, had great movie or TV experience. So they're a wide name. They both look great personalities, but The Rock, I thought he's a Republican, so I don't think he would promote this at all.
What are you talking about, Mark?
What?
What do you mean The Rock's Republican, so he's not gonna promote a Twitch gaming thing?
You think? Like I don't. He doesn't seem like a forward-thinking type of guy.
Dwayne Johnson is not forward-thinking.
I don't think he is. He never came up as a.
Okay. Well,
all right.
I don't know. I think it should be someone inside the industry.
Well, yeah, but sure. Yeah, sure. Anyways, that was a tangent I went on in my head. But I also think after initially reading this, the Republican administration, if they were in office, they would never have this like happening, right? An esports event at the White House.
Not the leaders that they have now.
Interesting. What do you think about that?
What do you mean? What do I think about?
I know that you think that wouldn't happen, but why wouldn't that happen?
Because a bunch of old white dudes who have been trying to push that video games cause real world violence for the last 20 some years, probably longer, are definitely not going to be like, oh, you know that thing that agenda we've been pushing for the past most of these people's lives? Yeah, we were wrong about that.
Well, I'm expecting definitely in 2017 there will be this will be an annual thing now. Trump will keep it going because he's a great guy. Anyways, last thing is that I think I want to get back in competitive gaming, competitive Call of Duty or whatever.
You wanna get into?
I don't want to do no esports. I know, no. But there's a league play in Call of Duty games. At least when I was playing them, and you could play like competitively. Yeah. And have a ladder instead of having the stupid rank match. I mean, the regular player matches where you just level up basically. So I wanted to ask you, have you ever been interested in going in competitive servers and playing with competitive rules in any game?
Yeah.
Have you done it before? Or?
Not officially, no.
Not officially.
I mean, I've done really competitive things at LAN conventions and stuff.
What game?
Some Madden. I did a fighting thing at Comic-Con. Can't remember which game it was. I think it was one of the Naruto games.
I think it was Zatch Bell.
It wasn't Zatch Bell. It was a new Naruto game, I think.
Is Zatch Bell going to be at EVO?
Mark, what's your obsession with Zatch Bell?
Hey man, I'm waiting to get the capture card so I can put that thing in my GameCube already. I know that's a gem. That is a gem on the GameCube. Do you
know if it's the 2D or the 3D?
It's 2D. I look at the back art, so I mean maybe the picture's lying to me, but it looked 2D to me. It was a picture, by the way, so everything all I saw was gonna be 2D. Anyways,
yeah, true.
So we're gonna move on. Before we go on to any other topics, make sure to share this podcast with a friend. We got a Facebook, we got a Twitter, an Instagram, Patreon. We got all that good stuff, and it's all on the channel. So if you're interested, you click on them. You give us money. It's basically how this works.
And we started a new Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke this week. So that's up. Go look for that.
if you enjoy watching people play video games and being stressed out the whole time, I think you'll enjoy that. We don't scream like PewDiePie or as informational as like people that do walkthroughs, but
We're not PewDiePie, Markiplier, any of those guys.
yeah, we all don't like screaming. Anyways, I'm still selling those 1,000 Pokemon cards. So by the way, if you want them, I know you want them. You're just being shy, but I'm open. You can have them for a modest price.
We
Anyway,
have a comment section for a reason.
yes, to sell my Pokemon cards. So please buy them. Thank you. So let's talk about what we've been playing this past week. Hopefully, we played something different.
Yeah.
I didn't, but go
I
on.
kind of did. Well, I got back into Mountain Blade after about a month of not playing that. Played a lot of Flash games.
Orange Roulette. You tried Orange Roulette?
No.
Oh.
Like I played on armor games and stuff.
Like what?
I don't know. A lot of stuff.
Dress up games?
No.
Oh, that's why you didn't want to say anything. Because it's dress up games.
No,
It's
I don't
Ariana
dress up.
Grande dress up games.
Why Ariana Grande?
And that's the first one I think of. Maybe I just revealed something about myself.
Good for you. I mean, she looks like a 12-year-old sometimes.
She does all the time.
It's really weird.
All I played was Madden and Pokemon Sapphire. I think it's like the 5th week in a row. Yeah,
No, a couple weeks ago you played Leaf Green.
Oh yeah, because I was still finishing that game up. But
There's some variety.
I got like 30 more Pokemon to catch, and then I'm done with that Pokédex, and I'm putting the game down, and I'm moving on to a new game, Pokemon Ruby.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's pretty much all the games I played. Hopefully, I got one more week left before winter break and play some new games because I actually have time then. Hopefully, I get some games for Christmas, but I probably won't.
Played Dungeons and Dragons. Well, I played a game that was called Dungeons and Dragons last night. It was not at all the same thing that I had gotten used to.
Explain.
Like, so it was set in the world of a webcomic called Homestuck. And there were so many like things that were specific to that like source material that if you didn't understand it, you couldn't like do anything. You know, where most games it's like the same thing. You're fighting orcs, goblins, whatever. It's understandable. This you have to like put things in a computer, have that computer combine the things, and then you have to go through a whole series of commands to get the thing out of your inventory. It's just a lot more complicated than I think anything needs to be.
This sounds like a very fair complaint.
Yeah.
But since I'm probably not gonna get anything for Christmas, just a lump of coal.
Oh. Okay.
I think we need to delve into some broke boy news.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the first thing is Gigantic launches an open beta for Xbox One and PC. Gigantic is a beautiful MOBA. If you haven't seen it or any trailers or anything, it's in the Zelda art style, which I thought was pretty cool looking.
What do you mean the Zelda art style?
Just like the way the
Because Zelda has had a couple arts.
yeah. The one that kind of like Wind Waker or the new
Cell
Zelda.
shaded.
Yeah, cell shaded. Which that's pretty cool to me. There are a few heroes that you can start out with, or you can pay $40, which kind of.
How about no?
Yeah, it's kind of the antithesis of the segment, but you could pay $40 to get 16 characters early, or the next 4 characters before they come out, and you can get founder status, whatever that means, on your profile. It looks fun. I want to get into MOBAs, but they seem really hectic.
Yeah, it's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, it is nice to look at. I really like games that have like more of an art style than like the realistic style, because realistic doesn't hold up.
Yeah, that has to do with the uncanny valley.
Yeah. So like Okami is gonna forever be beautiful in my eyes. The next thing that is free is Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, giving out free DLC, which we kind of like. It would have been a spit in our faces if they didn't give this out for free, because these are old DLCs that they gave out free initially on the Call of Duty 4 original.
They should give the entire game out for free
Well,
if you
no.
already have it, like they did, like Bethesda did with Skyrim.
See, no, because
See,
you could justify you paying for it because it was only
you could justify it,
because it was.
but if someone's already bought the game and all the DLC, then you could give it to them for free, and I would be okay with that. I
Yeah.
would want that.
They don't care about their fans as much as Bethesda does.
Of course they don't.
But it was only $20, and you're basically getting the whole.
$20 isn't that
You're
bad.
getting new server. Well, you couldn't pay for it by itself. It was $20 on top of the new game. So
that's $80.
yeah. So if you
I'm
want,
not spending
yeah.
$80. No, Mark, you're not.
But you're getting 2 games.
I don't care. It's one crappy game and one remastered, pretty good, if I remember correctly, game.
Well, it was pretty good, but I think it's worth more than $20 now because you're getting new servers, new server support, and you're not gonna have all them dumb hackers. If you do find a server on the old game, you're gonna have a bunch of hackers in there with God mode or whatever, and you get
That's just how life works.
and you get the graphics boost, and you get to play an old game again. And this forces, like, you know how games work when a new game comes out, everyone flocks to it, and like, even though people still like COD 4, there's only like a couple thousand people that you could find on any given day that are still playing it. So, you know, it injects blood into that game again, or life into that game, whatever the saying is. The 6 maps were already in the game from before. Block, Countdown, Pipeline, Showdown, Strike, and Wet Work. Great maps, I like them. If you were on PC, you got these, like I said before, you got them free when the game came out. I think you did have to pay for some of these if you had them on console. And they also have 2 game modes that are coming out for free that you can download. Gun Game and Hardpoint, which are some Call of Duty classics that weren't in Call of Duty 4 originally. So, there you go. The last thing in the Broke Boy news is the Xbox One and Xbox 360 has a bunch of deals that you can get because it's Christmas time. So they're going to treat you right. And all these games, I bet you, do you know about this already?
No.
Okay, so you would think since it's Christmas, they're going to give you good deals on good games, right?
No.
Oh, well, you're a little pessimistic. Maybe you've been through this before, but
Yeah.
For the Xbox One deals, this goes through December 12th. So I'm sorry if I'm giving you this a little bit late. You got 2 days to pick up on all these awesome deals. I'm pretty sure you're gonna buy these games anyway. But you get Abzu for $17.
Never heard of it.
You get various NHL 17 points packs for, I guess they're good prices. I don't know.
Okay, no thanks.
I guess it's the equivalent of VC or whatever.
Yeah, but that's not.
You get the game Hue for $7.50, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse for $12. That's a good game. Solar Shifter EX for $5. Shrike Bold, a dodgeball adventure, $2.50. I might have to invest some capital in that game. The Wolf Among Us for $8.25. That's a good game.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Are you into those type of, what's it called, Telltale games? Yeah.
Yeah. I got a Telltale Batman free a few weeks ago.
I got the first chapter of Walking Dead for free. I really liked it, but I don't like paying for stuff, so I stopped
Neither
playing.
do I.
And Wand Wars for $9. And you need Xbox Live Gold to get all of these deals, but whatever. So you have to have a $20 entry fee at least, or whatever, to get these deals. But you probably already have Xbox Live, right? Whatever. Xbox Live 360 weekly deals that end on the 12th, which is Monday, 2 days after this podcast is uploaded.
Really more like a day. This gets up late.
Yeah. Foul Play, $2.50. Guncraft, Blocked and Loaded. You saw that? Blocked and Loaded.
I hate you.
$4.94. Jeopardy, $6. I didn't even know they had a Jeopardy game, and
What do you mean you didn't know?
I'm about to buy one.
Where you been?
Oh, well, Jeopardy new clues pack with DLC, Jeopardy DLC going for $1 these days. Juju, not on that beat, $3.74. Whatever, that sounds interesting. And Wolf Among Us Season Pass is $4.94. So the game is not on sale for 360, but the season pass is in the reverse on the one. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Pat Sajak Classic, $4.
Those daytime TV games.
Yes. My great grandmother would love this. She's fighting through dementia right now. Wheel of Fortune, a puzzle pack, DLC. And that's it for all the Broke Boy news. We're just blazing through everything.
Yeah.
Because that's all the gaming stuff that I gleaned from the internet this week. So if you want to talk about something that happened this past week in terms of gaming, we can, or we can move on to the movie of the week. Your choice.
I got nothing.
Well, alright then. Hopefully people won't be disappointed in that. So let's get to the movie of the week, which is Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues. It's a PG-13 comedy, 1 hour and 59 minutes of solid comedy, I would say. Well, first things first, as we normally do, you should go read the summary for us.
But I read the summary for us. I will. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay.
Wait,
Summary for...
did you watch it illegally? Because that's the first thing that popped up. Watch online.
No, I didn't watch it illegally. Unethically, yes.
Whoa. You getting these other people's Netflix accounts, are you?
Yeah. No, it wasn't on Netflix.
Okay.
7 years after capturing the heart of co-anchor Veronica Corningstone, newsman Ron Burgundy is offered the chance of a lifetime, a spot on the world's first 24-hour global cable news network. Ron quickly assembles his team, Champ Kind, Brian Fantana, and Brick Hamland. Challenged by his tough female boss, a network owner and a popular anchor, Ron and his pals must find their own way to the top of the ratings, which they did pretty quickly.
Yes.
Almost immediate, like as soon as they started the news part of the movie, they were on top.
Yeah, I think it was a 5.1.
They went from a 0.2 to a 5.1, and apparently that's good.
Yeah. I don't know how that works. Well, go
Neither
on.
do I. No, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
They just find their way to the top of the ratings.
Again, it's not the plot of the movie. It's just not. I mean,
It's the general plot.
but it doesn't. Okay, they express anything about the relationship between Ron Burgundy and his wife, or the other woman, or his kid, or any of the fights. Okay, whatever. Anyway, my first thoughts of the movie, like in the first scene, I forget what it was. Like within the first scene, this movie is definitely a little bit more wackier than the first one. I just got that vibe from the first scene.
Is that when he's in the Shark Tank? Or are you talking about after?
No, the first.
Because the very opening scene.
Yeah,
is
it was a shark. Yeah. That was weird, and then it just seemed weird for me. I got that vibe. How about you?
Yeah, it was not. It was weird.
You know how 2 weeks ago I think it was, we were talking about Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah. Not Bonaparte. That's a different guy. But anyway, that movie, it was a wacky movie, had a bunch of wacky characters, and there was no straight guy. There's no straight man to put reason in these characters. So it was just a crazy movie, and it didn't really make sense, and it wasn't supposed to. I get that. But the Anchorman one, Veronica was kind of the rational one and everything. So it kind of evened out the movie. You had somebody to identify with all these idiots.
Yeah.
Which enhanced my enjoyment of the first movie. But in this one, there was no rational person. Veronica is also kind of wacky now, and she wasn't really in this movie that much.
Not as much as she could have been.
Yeah, and everyone was crazy down to the bosses, and just everyone was crazy basically, and didn't make sense and are irrational. Which is a different approach, and I still enjoyed the movie, but did it change anything for you?
No, it still had its moments. It just wasn't. It's not something I would go back and watch every Friday night or whatever.
Did you laugh more at this one or the first one?
I think I kind of cried more.
Cried?
I was laughing, but I don't know if I was laughing because it was funny or laughing because I just didn't know what to do. I was so tired of poor jokes.
Oh, you pulled a brick. You just started crying.
Brick's just gosh, his character is so dumb.
Oh yeah, I mean that's kind of the point.
But it's more than just he's an idiot. It's this man shouldn't function as a human being.
Well, yeah. You read Wikipedia, the IQ section. You have anything below a 70 is dangerously retarded. So he had a 48.
Yeah, but I don't put stock in IQ.
That tells you a little bit about something. You got
Not
48. You got
not
48.
as much as just knowing people.
Well, yeah. Anyways, where do you want to go now? You want to go to favorite scene, or you got any more thoughts on it?
Nah, I don't care.
No, you don't care. Okay.
I didn't really have a favorite scene in this.
Yeah, I didn't either. But I did notice details which were interesting. That at the fight scene, they had their references to the first movie when what's the guy named? Paul Rudd's character. He threw Black Panther cologne at somebody.
Oh yeah.
Which was a subtle reference at the first one that he found out himself that it smelled terrible, which I liked, and no one had to say anything about it. I just understood it because I watched the first movie, I felt good about myself.
Mark gets the referential humor, guys.
Yeah, but it was inconsistent though. What you talked about before the podcast is that in the last movie before the credits, they talked about how all the characters ended up in life. So, Champ, David Koechner or whatever, he went, like at the end of the first movie, it said he got hired at Fox to the pregame show, where, if you know about that and all those characters, you have Teddy Bradshaw there. Terry Bradshaw, whatever. I guess he found him very attractive, and Champ sexually harassed him, and that's why they said he got eventually fired before the end of that movie. But in this movie, they say he got fired for like saying stuff because he was drunk.
Drunk on air. He said some racist stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he faked a work injury and opened up a chicken store.
Which is really bat meat.
Chicken of the cave, man.
Chicken of the cave. I gotta say that now.
Yeah, that was a good line. It kind of stuck with me.
But why? Like, he just fried the whole. Like, we don't fry whole chickens and serve them up to people at Popeyes.
Well, not at Popeyes, no. But some people do fry up whole chickens.
Well, yeah, if you do that at home or whatever. But like, I'm not going for like whatever. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. This movie doesn't make sense. So why am I thinking about it like that? Another thing with Champ, when he was doing the sports segment, he was showing baseball highlights from like the 2000s.
Or like the late 90s.
In the late 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely. They had many inconsistency. Like, you go on IMDb, you can look at like all the, what do they call them? Anachronisms?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but the stuff just didn't fit in the time period that it was in. So you can look for all that stuff yourself, but I thought the guy who gave up his spot again in a movie to Veronica, I thought he was supposed to be Brick's son, but then I listened closer and I had to look it up. His name is not Mark Tamland, it's Mark Tannen.
Yeah, keep up, Mark.
I'm like, oh man, I think they missed out on something there because they had me. I thought that was about to be interesting. I don't know.
Harrison Ford, but he was like so much older.
Well, I mean,
there's no way you could have reasonably been Brick's son.
Well, what? Brick could be like 30, 40. No, if he had to be like 40 something, and then Harrison Ford is like 60 something, they definitely could have had.
He's like getting into 70.
There you go. Maybe that can explain why he's so whacked up. Like the egg got really old. Anyways.
Yeah, there were quite a few anachronisms.
They had a lot of satire about modern media.
Yeah.
Is that we don't really put real news up, we just put what the people want to hear. So, especially in politics, you go to Fox News, you're conservative, you just get told like the extreme radical versions of your opinion that you want to hear. Or if you're a liberal, you go like to CNN or something, or MSNBC, and you get told what you want to hear. I get all my news from Yahoo, so it's pretty much in the middle.
I get my news from YouTubers and Yahoo.
Mm-hmm. Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I check up on stuff if I care, but I don't usually care.
Yeah. Because most of their news that they are putting out is benign. And I guess we can get into the favorite scene now if you're done with your thoughts.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, my favorite scenes were like obviously the chicken one. I really like the fight scene at the end. You want to explain that to me what you thought about it, because that was just
the fight scene.
Yes.
I don't know. It was just a lot of people doing a lot of stupid stuff, and it was hard to keep track of what. I don't even know what started it exactly.
I think he saw the douchebag guy. Like the douchebag was stopping him from going to the recital, and then Ron Burgundy's team saved him. And then Kanye comes out of nowhere with the MTV News crew. Yeah. And then I think it just went from there. I think Will Smith with the ESPN crew came, and then Channel 9 News from San Diego from the first movie came and almost killed himself.
Speaking of almost killing themselves. Oh, no.
Wait, I don't. Okay, I thought you were going to say something.
No, he tried in the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Oh yeah.
I knew he wasn't gonna.
Well, yeah.
Not just because his name was in the title of the movie, but the thing wasn't gonna hold his weight.
Well, yeah, when someone try to kill himself 15 minutes in, you're the main character and the movie's 2 hours long, I think you're making a good assumption that you're not gonna die. It never was in doubt for me.
That scene just didn't make me feel anything. Like, I didn't, empathize with him. I didn't laugh. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. You're supposed to laugh at the guy who failed at suicide, I guess. Which is funny.
Sure.
You're into that. The film was filmed 9 years afterwards, like in real life, 9 years.
Yeah.
So the first one 2004, the second one 2013, and I wasn't able to tell like the difference between the movies. Like I wasn't able to tell that this one was modern, that one was so earlier. Besides like Drake and Kanye being there, which told me, oh, this movie is taking place right now. I don't know. I was surprised that there was no Seth Rogen either.
Why?
Because he was a little bit in the first one, like he was a cameraman. And now between 2004 and 2013...
He's a cameraman in San Diego.
Well, okay. If you could bring Vince Vaughn back, you could bring Seth Rogen back. The dude was a star by 2013.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe he didn't have time.
Will Smith found time.
Will Smith
Kanye found time.
Kanye has nothing to do.
Drake found... Well, this 2013.
Kanye's having a mental breakdown.
It was 2013. Yeah, he was busy back then. Drake didn't have time.
Drake doesn't matter.
He made what was that song? He had an album that came out that year.
The Hotline Blings?
I think it was a year before that one. Anyways,
The Hotline.
they could have got him. What was up with that? They have to have interviews online. I have to research this now. Anyways, so I was disappointed that Seth Rogen wasn't there.
I was not.
Why?
Because it frees open a star spot. But we're gonna get to that in a second.
So let's do it right now.
Oh, okay.
So I got Will Ferrell as Ron
Really?
Burgundy. Yeah. He's pretty. Barely got in there, but he's in there. Steve Carell as Brick.
I can't agree with that.
Oh, why?
Because he made me want to break my TV.
Why?
He was just such a frustrating character.
I mean,
A lot of the things that they did for laughs with him just weren't funny after a while. It's like, okay, he's mentally deficient.
yes.
He's extremely mentally deficient. Do we need to keep bringing that up?
But I feel like everyone in this movie is mentally deficient.
Well, yeah, but they played his deficiencies more for laughs. Like with the opening scene where he was crying because he's like, I saw Brick yesterday and Brick's dead. Even though they started off by saying Brick died a year ago in a boat thing. But they're like, no, you're Brick. And it was just, we get it. He's an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, next one is Paul Rudd. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your boy.
Brian Fantana. Megan Good as Linda Jackson.
That was good.
Yeah, it was good. She had me intimidated by her sexual prowess.
Yeah, I was kind of scared with the that scene before they go on the date.
Judah Nelson, Walter, Ron Burgundy's son. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
He's a star for you?
He's a star.
Okay.
Everyone else that was of note had like one scene.
True.
I slept through like 10 minutes of the movie as well, so that didn't help. So I might have missed
Probably
something.
not, man.
I was pretty tired last night. That's why I watch them in the morning, so I'm not tired like you. So let's go back to the Ron Burgundy, Will Ferrell himself, and choose a movie that he was in. So I chose Step Brothers for him.
Okay.
Steve Carell, was in Foxcatcher. Paul Rudd was in Wanderlust. I don't know if that's his best movie.
That is, best is subjective.
I mean, yes. Well, critics will tell you
The
otherwise.
first one on his IMDb is Ant-Man.
No, that's because it's the most recent, isn't it? Or was it the Captain America movie?
Captain America was technically his most recent. Nerdland, Sausage Party, The Fundamentals of Caring. Great movie, by the way.
Well, I'm kind of apprehensive of doing newer movies because they're not like, I don't know if they're on illegal websites yet. I mean,
No, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, they're, best is subjective.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Megan Good was in Friday. Now, if we do Friday, we're doing Friday for like the next month because there's like 4 spin-off movies from this.
Friday.
Next Friday, the Friday after next, and I think there's like 4 Friday movies.
That does not sound.
Don't you love Ice Cube though? No, he needs to represent esports. He's a musician. He's like.
You mean Ice-T?
No, Ice Cube. What are you talking about?
I'm thinking about Ice-T. He's into games.
Oh.
Is Ice Cube into games? Does
Wow.
Ice Cube care?
I don't know.
Does Ice Cube represent me?
Probably not. But who does represent you? Do you feel Ice-T does?
No, not at all.
Okay then. So yeah, Judah Nelson was in no movies. This was his big spot. I guess he blew it to most people's eyes because
Because he's a child actor, and also was not in the movie as much as he could have been.
I felt he was good in my eyes. Anyway, out of these 4 movies, which one do you choose? Oh, Step Brothers, Foxcatcher, Wonderlust.
Foxcatcher's a recent movie.
How-
Sure, you're gonna be able to find it.
Yeah, I know guys.
Okay.
Like, is it a comedy movie?
No.
Okay.
No, it is not.
Will I cry?
Yes, probably. If you care about people.
Okay, how long was the movie? I feel like this is a great week for me just to cry because I'm taking finals. So why not cry a little bit more?
It is 2 hours and 14 minutes.
All right, good enough. I'll take it. Foxcatcher it is then.
Okay, we are going to watch Foxcatcher.
Okay. So now that we're done with that.
Starring Mark Kerfuffalo.
Kerfuffalo?
Kerfuffalo.
Okay. Well, it's time for Victories and Vengeances. A place where we talk about all the successes of the weeks. We shout out some friends and create some enemies. So, do you want to do anything first, or?
Ooh, I've got a big vengeance.
Okay.
YouTube Rewind 2016.
Was ass. I don't know why you told me to watch that.
Exactly. It's just, one, you've got some of the biggest YouTubers of this year not in it.
Like me.
Like us, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Where's my spot, YouTube?
We had an infinite increase in subscribers from last year to this year. Like, I think that's good enough. Anyways.
You got big YouTubers not in it. It just pointed out how stupid our generation is with all the trends. We're doomed. We're all going to hell.
Yeah.
Everyone that lived in the year 2016 is going to hell.
If it does exist, you're probably right.
If it exists, we're all there.
But like, who was snubbed from here that you would want
Philip
to see?
DeFranco, Boogie 4 Numbers, Boogie 298. Who was it? Swoozy was in it, so that was good. Nathan Zed was invited to be in it, but he had to decline. Jack's Films was cut.
You're waiting for me to respond. I don't know any of these people.
Okay, well, I don't know, just a lot of comic YouTubers that were cut or weren't invited. It hurt me deep.
I didn't really know who most of those people were. Like, I saw PewDiePie,
Exactly.
I saw Markiplier, and I saw Trevor Noah, but he's not a YouTuber.
He's not. And that was my other big problem with it. Started off with The Rock. The Rock's not a YouTuber.
Not a YouTuber.
It ended with James Corden. James Corden is not a YouTuber.
And I never heard of him.
There you go. It got me angry. And it made me weep for the future of humanity.
I feel like, what is YouTube really based on? It's based on gaming.
It's based on you.
Oh, well,
Broadcast yourself.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about, like, what do people watch the most? It's like, it's sports.
Gaming, vlogging.
It's gaming, vlogging, and probably, like, behind that, like, maybe makeup tutorials.
Yeah.
And food reviews.
ASMR.
Yeah. Let's get those people on. Like,
Just have people whisper into their microphones for the entire video.
it could be a little bit of upfront with ourselves. Like, why are we getting, like, comedy people from YouTube? Like, I don't think these, like, we should, like, I don't want them to be the face of YouTube to me. Because they're not that funny. Like, they're funny for YouTubers, but that's not saying much. Like, fuck, we're on YouTube. But, like, I thought we should focus on gamers, because that's what this thing is all about. Like if you took gaming off YouTube and you made it its own like a website, we could only watch these gaming videos. Man, YouTube would never been bought by Google. I'll tell you that much.
True.
So my complaint is I want more gamers to be emphasized because, like, who else was there for besides Markiplier, PewDiePie?
Jacksepticeye was in the corner.
Barely noticed him.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he was in that webcam, right?
Yeah, he was. Matt Pat was in that shot too.
Oh yeah, I did see him.
But again,
Yeah.
kind of hard to notice. The Fine Bros weren't in it. I was expecting them to walk up and be like, "Hey, this video's been copyrighted by Fine Bros Entertainment, so give us your money." You know, if you're gonna have a YouTube rewind, talk about the things that were big on YouTube. The Fine Bros copyright stuff. H3H3 FUPA scandal. FUPA, Fair Use Protection Account.
Okay. That sounds like something nasty on Urban Dictionary.
It probably is. But then again, everything is.
Yeah.
You know, talk about the big stuff on YouTube that, the Marina Joyce thing that we talked about. That wasn't as big.
Yeah.
But just talk about YouTube stuff, the big stuff that happened on YouTube. Like PewDiePie deleting his channel.
Yeah.
His secondary channel.
Well, I don't know. The approach that they took is not conducive to talking about stuff that actually happened. It's like, oh, these are all the big YouTubers from this year, even though they're not. Like, I don't see... The point was to highlight all the big YouTubers and, like, some trends that happen. Like, you saw a person playing Pokemon Go in the beginning. Like, you see people doing all the modern dances, I guess.
Pineapple pen. There was a lot of dabbing.
Yeah, a lot of dabbing.
So much dabbing.
Even though dabbing was like a 2014, 2015 thing, but okay. Yeah, dabbing's a little bit old now, but okay.
Just a lot.
Like it didn't. The goal, I don't think, was accomplished. It got a bunch of views because YouTube put it on the front page and people was gonna click on it because whatever. I don't know. That was whatever.
Just a big old vengeance for me.
Yeah. Let me be positive. I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend Kay for making me a drawing of for my birthday. She drew.
Oh right, happy birthday!
Yeah, thank you. She asked me in class like what my 5 favorite Pokemon were. I'm like, okay, and I wrote them down and I gave it to her. And the next day she came. I went up to her and she gave me a drawing of 4 of my 5 favorite Pokemon that I wrote down. She put me on the spot, so I didn't actually get the 5 favorites, but they're up there. So don't judge me based on this. But it was Venusaur, Alakazam, Blastoise, and Tentacruel.
You didn't have a 5th?
Well, I put Lucario, but she wasn't able to fit it on there.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty cool. And she put Happy B-Day mark and all the Pokemon font, whatever.
Sorry.
So yeah.
I made a joke about fitting. Nothing.
Okay.
Do you have the drawing for?
I didn't bring. I have a picture of it to show you, but I don't have it on.
That's right. We don't have the community tab.
What?
Well, because if we had the community tab, I would ask you to send me the picture and I'd post it there. But we don't have that, so.
That's it right there.
That's pretty good.
She is a burgeoning artist or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's pretty the only eventful thing. I guess I do have nothing to say is that I don't know if I should say it on the podcast or not, but it has to do with school and like discussions about politics in school. I don't know if I want to get into that right now.
I don't know. You want to save that for the next episode?
How far in are we?
We have I'm gonna say 90 minutes, 43 minutes, 45.
Thought 90.
I don't know. I thought I saw an hour earlier.
Okay. Well, I guess we could talk about it a little bit, but basically, oh no, I can't. It's too deep. I have to put a lot of backstory. I gotta research what I already wrote down. Okay. So we'll talk about that later. But you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I got 2 more victories.
Okay.
Or a couple more victories. So, trailers come out, right? Mm-hmm. The 2 Spider-Man trailers came out 2 days ago. They dropped at midnight. They were amazing. Blew me away. Blew 90% of the internet away.
Oh, yeah.
We're all hyped. I'm so hyped.
I'm obviously a part of this 5%. So is this Spider-Man 4 and they're bringing back Tobey Maguire?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is Spider-Man Homecoming, and they have an actual high schooler. I mean, he's like 19.
Okay. Yeah, I was. He could be kept back one time being in high school. Yeah. Perfect guy.
So there was that trailer. There was the War of the Planet of the Apes trailer that got me really excited. There's just so much I have going for me right now. I mean, none of it's actually, me
I was
personally,
gonna say that. That's sad.
but I have a lot to look forward to, so I'm happy.
Okay. Well, what's your other one then?
Those two trailers, and then just school, being almost done for a semester.
Yeah, people always say, we're 1 week left, 2 weeks left, but I'm not looking forward to finals. Like, this is like make or break times. Every one of my grades are like borderline. Granted, they're all 92, 93, 94, but still.
Oh, really?
Besides math.
I hate you.
I have a 90 or above in every class besides math.
I hate you so much.
Hey, being a senior is super easy.
Yeah, fuck off.
Anyways. Something good happened to me. I forgot to tell people that's my birthday because I have a problem with that. So, I walk into class and I'm like, we having a conversation for the first 15 minutes. Then the teacher takes a roll. Then, on Power School, they see that you have a birthday. And they're like, oh, happy birthday, Mark. And then everyone in class like, oh, happy birthday, Mark. Why didn't you tell me? What do you blah, blah, blah. And oh, I didn't know I was supposed to tell you that. I don't know if that's important. I don't know. I feel weird about telling people my birthday because it seems like I'm trying to make it about myself. Even though the birthday is about you, I just have a problem with making it about me.
Walking into school being like, hey, it's my birthday. What are you really accomplishing with that?
Yeah.
They say, oh, happy birthday, and then, they pay attention to you for an extra, 5 minutes, if even.
But now, Kay changed me on that because she actually gave me a birthday present, even though it was after my birthday. So, if I get more friends like that, maybe I care more about my birthday. But historically... We're
just going to ignore the fact that I didn't give him anything yet.
Hey, I mean... You
probably never will.
Yeah, okay.
For this one, at least. Eventually.
I wasn't going to say. You derailed me.
My bad.
Anyway. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about... historically for me, birthdays have been bad. Christmas has been pretty bad. We're going to talk about that in a Christmas Eve podcast. I think Christmas Eve falls on a Saturday this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Well, oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I was thinking today was a Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
I was hoping it was a Friday.
Why would you be hoping it's a Friday?
Because I want an extra day to not die.
Okay. Well, it's because you reverse the clock doesn't mean your life is any longer. It just means that... Whatever, okay.
I would get to experience another day, and hopefully I would still die at the same time. I would just experience one more day.
Oh, yeah, to get to my point, though, is that I didn't announce... also, I checked my email the other day. I didn't announce that I got accepted to LSU to anyone.
Whoa! So
I got accepted to LSU a week before anyone. I got an email about it. So my mom just got mail and it said all this LSU stuff, and it said, "Oh, open it." And I'm like, "Oh wait, this must be the stuff that tells me that I got accepted in LSU." So I'm like, "Whatever." And my mom like, "You got accepted to LSU."
Well, yeah, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And kind of a really. You heard it here first, folks. Mm-hmm. Mark Anthony
Davis. You got it, buddy.
Sorry, I sometimes I forget that we do use our full names, and I.
Oh yeah. Everything
going
besides
to LSU.
Yeah.
That's quite a bombshell.
I talked to somebody yesterday by pure coincidence, and they were talking about they go to LSU now, and I'm like, oh, how's school there or whatever, and they said basically Benjamin Franklin is college. So I'm like, I'm looking up to that. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I guess on depends on how you think Franklin is.
I think it's
because if you can't handle Franklin, or you think Franklin is really tough and not worth an extra 4 years, then LSU might not be worth an extra 4 years.
Well, I think most people think Franklin's hard because they over encumber themselves with like.
That is a point.
So you shouldn't be taking all these electives or all these AP classes.
Maybe you shouldn't have 3 sciences.
And that's the thing. Or just take a class that you know that you have a high chance of getting a hard teacher. So, anyone in the gifted class should not fucking complain about anything. You put it on yourself.
And you're not even like really getting much for it.
You get
You
like,
get a little.
boost, but I think don't you
Barely.
get more of a boost from taking an AP class?
Yeah.
So why would you ever take gifted? You don't get.
Or you
anything
would get
for it.
like the same amount if you take an honors class and do better.
Oh yeah.
You'd get a similar.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be stressed out as much because you wouldn't have Hightower.
Yeah. Or you wouldn't have. Well, in any English class, no matter who you got, you had to like memorize sonnets and regurgitate them in class. Like, yeah, that's not happening.
No thanks.
Yeah, and then you have to write a bunch of essays, and they're in class, so you know how that goes. Like, you get distracted by thinking about something. Like, I'm writing about something. Pokemon. Yeah. I'm thinking about Pokemon for 70 minutes, and I got 20 minutes to write 5 paragraphs and like 500 words on this. I'm like, oh, this is not good.
Yeah, just 100 words a minute. You can do it.
So yeah. See you later, right? You have anything else to say? Okay. So, wait. Before we go, alright, we're harkening back to the older episodes where I just stopped you. Sam, what can the people expect this week?
More Pokemon Crystal.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully Mark doesn't fail.
I'm not gonna mess this up.
That's about it for me. I might vlog a little. Probably not. I'm probably not.
Okay. I might upload a video here because guess what's happening tomorrow? I might get a computer. Fingers crossed.
Whoa, your boy.
Because my dad said he would for my birthday, but I've been being told by my mom and my dad and family members for like the past, like ever since March, that I was gonna get a computer. Oh, next week, next paycheck. So I better get it this time.
Hey, at least it's happening in the same calendar year that you were promised your computer.
Well, the calendar's completely arbitrary. I don't care about that.
No, but like, I was promised one, my 16th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. But then they give me my brother's Chromebook because they're like, oh, he needs a new laptop for college in case the internet goes out. Chromebooks are worthless. Like, if the internet goes out here, my Chromebook is just as worthless as if it goes out on a college campus.
And the Chromebook with the internet, you can have Google Fiber on that thing. It's still worthless. Like, you're not doing nothing with it.
And so then that happened. It was pushed back to my next birthday. And then I didn't get it until like 6 months ago. 6-7 months ago.
That's a really good computer. Hi has that computer as well. Hi has that computer as well.
You did?
Yeah. It's like the same thing except it's black.
It's new?
Yeah. He got it for Black Friday for $600. I'm like, $600? Like, that seems a little high.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, it was on sale. So, but like I looked up the GTX 950 graphics card. It cost about $200 around there. And the i7 processor, I think it was also around $150. So like if you add it up, like you get a base laptop at Walmart, it costs $200, and you add that up, it's like around $600. So like if you got it on the sale, it's actually fair. So you have to wait for Black Friday to actually get not to get fucked in the ass, basically. Or you can build your own laptop, gaming computer, which is odd. Most people don't do that, like build their own gaming laptop PC.
What do you mean most people don't?
They don't-
Laptops? No.
Yeah.
No, most people probably don't. Unless they're crazy. They'll like build their own PC, like desktop, and then build their own laptop to like the same level.
Yeah. And you think if you had like this computer at the beginning of well, you did have this computer last year. Never mind.
Yeah, for like the last half of last year.
Yeah, okay, well, never mind then. I was gonna ask you if you didn't have the Chromebook, would your grades be better? I feel like it would, from this aesthetic standpoint. Just look at that thing, you just be so like demotivated to do any work.
That's actually, yeah, that's what happened. That's why I'm where I am.
That's the same with me. Like if I have an essay due next day and I have to work on my mom's crappy work computer, I'm like, you know what? I'll just go to school early tomorrow and do it then.
Oh, I was talking about the motivation part, not about the Chromebook.
Oh.
I just wasn't motivated to do anything.
Oh.
I didn't care.
Well, on that note, this has been a G.T.O podcast, and it's been
Episode
lovely.
29.
Yeah. See you guys later.